power. Praise and power. Welcome to another moment of harmony. We are here for a Saturday moment. A Saturday it was not easy to pull off, but it's being pulled off. Getting back into our schedule, trying to get back onto our routine, making sure that those that are loyal in live moment engagers are being able to be where they need to be when they need to be there. That it's that I'm here when you get here. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. That's what we're working towards. Life does happen from time to time, and we will have a just getting us a little bit adjusted. Life does happen from time to time, and then we'll have Sunday moment. But we got a Saturday moment today. So peace, praise, power. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those that do live in Baltimore or the DMV area, we have a like icky, rainy, stay in a bed all day type of Saturday. But we are not going to get caught up in that today. So I really want to extra thank those of you that were like, I'm going to still grab my moment this morning, even though I have every reason. Peace. It's a victorious day. Grand rising, beautiful Mama Yatali. Those that said, I am going to get up on it. I don't care about it. I'm not going to let the rain stop me, the gray stop me, this week stop me. I'm going to grab my moment. So welcome to your moment. Welcome to our moments together. I'm very happy to share this with you. We are in a 23-week declaration series. We have been making declaration after declaration. I think we're on week 7. I'll double check that, get that back to you. But I think we're on week 7 now. Look at how time is flying, right? Time flies when you're growing high, right? So we are this week declaring ourselves delivered. I declare myself delivered. Y'all, we're going to get into this today. All the things we need to be delivered from. We were talking about everything we went through last year. Those of my Cosmo heads, there were like retrogrades after retrograde after retrograde. Last year was a topsy-turvy year. It was about turning everything upside down and rebirthing in this year. And we wanted to be more intentional in 2023. So we said we're going to declare it. We're not begging and wishing and hoping and praying. And not that praying and hope are bad. But we are declaring, we're manifesting, we are using the authority within us. We're acknowledging it, and we're going to use it to have a better year, to have a year of growth, to have a year of resurrection, of, we're just going to like re-put those things back into place. So we're in that declaration series. You are here, like the mall marquee. You are here. You're here in growth. You've come here in intentionality. You've come here in consistency. You've come here in discipline and focus within self. And I want to congratulate you and welcome you to a moment of harmony. So again, our declaration series, we are declaring ourselves delivered. Woo, child. Delivered. Whatever it is you need to be delivered from. We are making sure that this is a year of deliverance. Okay? And we're gonna work through that in this moment and what that looks like and how to practically go through a deliverance process, getting yourself away and out of the things that don't work for you, that don't serve you, that don't work towards your purpose, that are holding you back, that are keeping you sunken, are keeping you depressed, we're delivered from all of it. Delivering ourselves from depression, from the traumas of our childhood, delivering ourselves from poverty, impoverished mindsets, delivering ourselves from toxic beings of relationships, delivering ourselves from fear and anxiety. We are being delivered. And we're declaring ourselves delivered. So when we're standing in our morning routine, whether it's in front of a mirror for you, or if you are crisscross in a meditation stance, whatever your routine looks like, I declare myself delivered. I declare myself delivered. When you are getting into circumstances, when it's like, what choice do I make? Which decision, which way should I go? Patterns that are repeating themselves, circumstances that are draining or pulling on you, you are being able to get into a place of saying, I declare myself delivered. I done delivered myself from this. Why am I feeling these feelings? I have delivered myself. I have been delivered from certain mindsets and behaviors and environments and places and peoples and circumstances. I've been delivered from that. So we're declaring that and we're working through that today. So, in working through practically being delivered, delivering yourself from places that are hurting you, places that are not allowing you to grow. Because look, sometimes we don't know that we need to be delivered because we may not be hurting. We may be comfortable. We may have become accustomed to where we are, but it's not working for us. It's not where we want to be, and there's somewhere else we need to do. Everything is not about pain and I'm suffering, and sometimes it's time. It's time for me to grow into another version of myself. It's time for me to see another actualization of my reality and my existence. And I need to be delivered. Sometimes you have to be delivered from complacency. Sometimes you have to be delivered from, material or physical gains or satisfaction in order to achieve spiritual growth and leveling. Wherever you are, if deliverance is what you need, which we all need some deliverance, we all are here to be leveling up. None of us are where we are, and none of us have arrived unless you woke up in another realm of existence, which in that case, you're not watching me right now on your laptop, tablet, or phone. But unless you woke up in another realm of existence, you are still growing. You are still breathing. You are still learning. You are still becoming, which means that you will be needing to be delivered from one level to the next level to the next level. I declare myself delivered. I declare myself delivered. When I'm looking at the bills and I'm getting stressed, I am delivered from a lack than, less than reality. When I am looking at my children and I'm stressed about the amount of responsibility, I declare myself delivered from being overwhelmed, from fear and pressure. I'm delivered. When I am speaking to a medical professional, whether that be a therapist or a doctor, and they're saying things that are causing me more stress, and I am delivered. I'm delivering myself from the absolute of man. Right? I am delivering myself from the diagnosis of man, of human diagnosis. Not that we aren't smart and that we aren't taking care of ourselves and we aren't listening to professionals that are letting us know what we should and shouldn't be doing, helping us and guiding us, but that we are also brave enough to have hope and faith on internal guidance, and most importantly, faith in that which has created all things. We're not blindsided because sometimes we become obsessive because we are stuck on the opinion, we're stuck on the diagnosis, we're stuck on the theory, when in fact we need to be delivered into faith. We need to be delivered into manifestation. We need to be delivered and assured by our existence and our reality around us. We need to be able to say, I'm going to be okay, or I am okay, and believe that, and rest on that, and move in that. So we are going to be working on being delivered this moment. I declare myself delivered. They're talking about things at work that are bringing up old feelings, that are bringing up old thoughts, that are making me doubt myself or worry myself. I declare myself delivered. I delivered myself from that. I was delivered from that. The Creator has delivered me from that. When we are battling, declare yourself delivered. Now, how do we do that? 3 parts today. Y'all know I love the number 3. That's my spiritual number. And we are breaking down deliverance into 3 parts. We are claiming deliverance. We are renaming our deliverance. And we are framing our deliverance. Okay? And so when we get to the point where we say we are delivered, I am delivered for that, from that. Thank you so much, Creator, for walking me through that, for helping me through that, for protecting me through that, and seeing me through to the other side. This is what we're talking about today. Seeing through to the other side of it. Deliverance. Okay. Claiming deliverance. What does claiming deliverance look like? Why are we doing that? What is that all about? When you claim something verbally, when you verbally claim something, you are declaring it a part of you. And that is the same type of declaration as I am tired, I am hungry. This is a part of your reality. You have made sure that this is a part of your reality, and everyone around you now is aware that this is a part of your reality. You have claimed it. So that's just a verbal speak out about it. But we're talking more on claiming our deliverance on something that belongs to us. So we're going a step further than it being a part of us. Good morning, beautiful. We're going a step forward of a little step further than it being a part of us to it being ours. So remember, there's two parts to claiming. First part of claiming something is it's a part of you. I am. I'm claiming hunger. We don't want to claim that. I'm claiming exhaustion when we say I am. That's a way of claiming. We are declaring in ownership, meaning that something, again, it's a part of me, and I'm moving from it being a part of me to it belonging to me. So I'm taking it to another level. When we claim deliverance, we are saying that whatever we're claiming deliverance from, we now have ownership over it. That is a very important part of understanding this declaration, because the reason we do that is because many things have ownership over us. Like I spoke about a little bit, that bill, that BGE bill, or that car note, it has ownership over us until we reclaim our authority over it. And the declaration is a great way to reclaim authority. So we're claiming our deliverance. I'm saying that I want to be delivered from anxiety. And when I say I am anxious, I'm afraid. I now have made this a part of who I am. Once I claim deliverance from it, I now have ownership over it. Okay, so for example, we have a coworker that transitioned in the overall building, not directly in my department, but I have another coworker who used to, over the brother that transitioned. There's another coworker that used to always say that's her, like her work husband. That's my boyfriend. That's my work husband. That's my work husband, right? She's playfully saying, this is my work husband. But when we all see him, we think about him being her work husband. That's my work husband. And even in her playful banter, she has created a connection between the two of them and ownership, because she is claiming, she's making a claim. She's not saying this is my friend, this is my favorite coworker. She's saying this is my work husband. And it's a claim, right? When we say, you are my friend, you are my love, you are my child, we have put insurance through the universe, and we have declared in the universe that this is something that belongs to me. I'm saying that when it comes to deliverance, we are claiming the wrong things, and the wrong things belong to us, and we are not being delivered for those circumstances. Why are these patterns repeating themselves? Why am I here? How do I even get into a circumstance or a situation like this? I want you to go back and think about, what are you claiming? What are you claiming? When you have some type of accident or something goes on, and with your insurance, you have to claim what has gone on, what belongs to you, what part of this is yours. So when you're looking at your life and things aren't the way you want them to be, your health isn't manifesting in the light you would like it to, your family, your love life, your finances, these things are not coming together the way you imagine them, the way you want them to be, you have to stop and think, what am I claiming? Am I walking around saying that I'm just going to be alone, or I'm just going to endure this, or this is just not my season? It's just not my time yet. This isn't, I'm not talking about what the results are, your pregnancy tests, your job score, or the I'm not talking about the paper, what it says. I'm not talking about what you received. I'm talking about what you are receptive to. What are you claiming? Because if you're claiming what you're seeing, then what you're seeing is what you'll be being. If you're claiming what you're seeing, then what you are seeing is what you will be being. This is what will be my being. I'm seeing that I can't afford. Are you claiming that? I'm seeing that I can't achieve. Are you claiming that? I'm seeing that I'm lost or I'm confused. Is that so? When you get into these cycles of life, these detrimental patterns of life, these things that you are just like, why? Why is this my reality today? What have you claimed? What have you owned? Okay, that's what we mean when we're saying claim your deliverance. I am now claiming that I am delivered from confusion. Deliver me from confusion. I am claiming that I am delivered from frustration. Deliver me from frustration. Now, deliver me is asking. The declaration, I declare myself delivered, is authority. So again, that goes from being a part of me to owning it. So I'm asking the Creator to have this be a part of me. Please deliver me. I cannot tell you how many times in the midst of a chaotic situation, excuse me, in the midst of a chaotic situation, where I'm asking the Creator, deliver me. Deliver me from disruptive thoughts. Deliver me from erratic behaviors. So deliver me from lower vibrational desires. Deliver me from these things. This is asking for these things to be a part of me, and then I'm claiming them. Once the request has come from utterance, whether I've uttered it with my words or I've spoken it with my heart, once the request comes out of me, the Creator grants it. Once the request comes out of me, the Creator grants it. I then have steps to take to claim it. For example, your children. My daughter may say, Ma, I need, we having this potluck thing at school and I want $20. Can you give me $20 to take to the school? Once she is asked, as her mother, I've already begun putting in place how to get it for her. Because life is about lessons and growing and becoming, I'm trying to figure out how to give it to her in a way that benefits her. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm saying that once you ask for it, the Creator has already begun to figure out a way to give it to you. Many of us get stuck there. Well, I'm asking for a husband, and I'm asking for a house, and I'm asking for health, and I've been asking, and I've been praying, and I've been begging, and I've been... Soon as you ask, that part, come on now, that part was done. As soon as you ask, the Creator already begun to figure out how to get it to you. But because life is about conditioning your soul and becoming, the Creator has to find a way to give it to you in a way that grows you and that works for you. So He would like to just have you wake up with a beautiful husband or wife next to you in bed. But what does that do for your soul and your growth and becoming, and who you'll need to become and who you'll need to be in the blessing? We want the blessing when we ask for it, as we ask for it. But there is someone we'll have to be in the blessing. So there is a way we'll have to receive the blessing. Ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So we have, once I asked, it was being worked out. I'm telling you, brother, what you asked for is being worked out. Sis, what you asked for, that was the small part. When my daughter asked me for the $20, immediately I'm going to give her the $20. But because I'm growing her into a phenomenal goddess, I can't just give her the $20. Now I need to know, do I want her to work for this $20? Do I need a verbal explanation about these $20? How am I going to make this $20 work towards her greatness? I'll give you the money, but you're going to do this weekend. Is your room clean? Have you done right? But the $20 isn't the issue. And if you just get stuck in asking and receiving, you won't be you won't be getting it. You're missing the believing, you're missing the faith, you're missing the claiming. So once she asks for it, I'm putting it into motion. She now has to claim it. That's my $20. And by claiming it, it means that what I've asked for, in claiming it, I am declaring myself willing to do what I have to do to get what I ask for. Some of us ask for things and don't even believe they're coming. So how then are you going to prepare yourself for it? Some of us ask for things and are not willing to put in the work, right? Work, what is it? Faith without work. We're not even trying to go on that fast. We're not even trying to do that prayer regimen. We're not even trying to grow in communication. We're not even trying to journal or reflect. We're not trying to, we will go to the doctor. You'll go to the doctor with a cancer in your body, an ailment in your body, and you'll ask for medicine. And the doctor will prescribe you a medicine, but you're not willing to stop eating what you were eating. You're not willing to exercise more. You're not willing to. You want to be delivered from your misery and your illness. And you don't understand that the deliverance is yours if only you would claim it. The deliverance is yours, but only you would claim it. Your first move was to ask, then the Creator made a move. So it is done. Now you just waiting for it to be. Your next move is to claim. Ask, yes, your move. Claim it. Claim it. I have a future for you. I have a life for you. I have a love for you. I have greatness for you, just as you asked. Now you must claim it. Now you must work towards it. Now you must secure it. Now you must defend it. Now you must create it, because I've already given it to you. I've declared you abundant in it. Now you must declare yourself claiming the deliverance. Creator, deliver me from this circumstance. Deliver me from the fear. Immediately the Creator is saying, how do I remove her fear? I'm going to remove deliver me from the pain. Creator has already started to remove your pain. Deliver me from the frustration. Creator already started. And the Creator has put into motion your deliverance. And your deliverance is just sitting behind the counter waiting on you to claim it. You called in an order. I call Pizza Hut and say, yep, I'm going to get this pizza. Give me this pineapple mushroom pizza, what have you. And I ordered it. It was made, and guess what has to happen? I got to go get it. I got to go in there and say, oh, pineapple mushroom pizza for Harmony. And I got to claim it. I'm not going to just sit at home and the pizza is behind the counter and I'm at the house waiting, and I'm waiting on it to be delivered to me when I put in the order that is waiting on my deliverance. I did not expedite that order in that way. I'm going to go and get it. And even if, because favor is real, Abundance is real. So even if the creator delivers the pizza to my door, because some of us spoiled like that. Even if he delivers it to you, I mean, the blessing just falls in your lap. You still got to go to the door. You got to open the door and you have to confirm, you have to claim that this is your order. The people that come to your door, order from such and such, you have to claim it. Yep, that's mine. Thank you. Even though I'm at your door, we will have a blessing in our face and still won't claim it. Won't feel worthy enough, won't feel ready enough, won't feel open enough, won't be receptive enough, not healed enough to accept and claim. You asked to be delivered and you're wondering why you're stuck. And you're still stuck because I granted your deliverance and you haven't claimed it. Every time you backtrack, you're not claiming it. Every time you are in a low vibration, you aren't claiming it. Every time you are doubtful and deceitful, disgraceful, anything you shouldn't be to claim something I have given to you, you are backtracking from claiming it. I have your victory right here on demand. Got it right here, package at the door. We'll send you a picture of it, but you got to come out and sign your name on it. You got to come out and claim it. So now I'm saying, I'm going from the point of deliver me from stagnation to I am delivered from stagnation. And when my boss calls to say, hey, I know I told you we were going to start you in this new position, but can you do a little bit more? I have been delivered from stagnation. I know, deliver me from stagnation. I know that I have asked the Creator to deliver me from stagnation. Now I am claiming that that is my life. And so when I get the phone call to move backwards, to be stuck, to be confused, when an opportunity presents itself that is, I'm not claiming what I was delivered from. I claimed deliverance from stagnation, and I'm still engaging in those things that are holding me and anchoring me and not allowing me to grow and to become. I know where I'm headed. I asked for it and it was granted, and now I'm blaming the Creator because I don't have it, when in fact I never went to claim it. And the Creator is looking at you sad in your bed, not eating or overeating, sad in your car, crying or being toxic in thought, and is trying to say, you asked me for it. I have it for you. You have to claim it. That music, that's not claiming it. That mindset, that's not claiming it. That behavior, that's not claiming it. Those people, you can't claim this with them. Claim. You got to claim. You have to claim. Okay. So we want to be delivered. And in our deliverance, we are claiming, right? We're claiming our deliverance. We're speaking out on it. We're acting out on it. We are now going from asking and being a part of us to owning. I am owner. I am owning this. I'm going from asking from a healthier life to owning a healthier life. I'm going from asking for a healthier relationship to owning a healthier relationship. I'm claiming it with my words and my thoughts and my deeds. I'm going into the next level of it. Now we are renaming it. We claimed our deliverance, renaming our deliverance. This is an important part. When you rename your deliverance, you can no longer call your circumstance by what it was. This is the ultimate claiming. So I asked the Creator for a blessing. The Creator granted the blessing. I went and claimed the blessing. And now the blessing is mine. This is renaming it. And renaming is a rebirth. Renaming is a redefining. This is what we mean by renaming. I asked the Creator. So here we go. I'm going to go back to my analogy with my daughter. My daughter says, Mom, can I have $20 for the school thing that I'm doing? I've already begun to figure out how to give her the $20. Because life is about growing and learning and teaching and becoming, I have to figure out how to give her the $20 in a way that benefits her spiritual growth and her becoming. Because I, as her mother, never lose sight of the goddess that she has to become. Now, she might not be thinking about that. She might be thinking about just the $20. I just need $20. It's not that serious. For her mother, I never lose sight of who she's becoming and what I've created her for. So everything matters towards the making of this goddess for me. She asked for the $20. I'm already putting it into motion how to get it to her in a way that grows her. Once she does what she's asked to obtain the $20, this is her work. This is the claiming of it. Yeah, babe, I'll give you the 20, but I do need you to make sure that you cook dinner for your brother and your sister tonight. She don't know I just put a whole wife scale in her pocket. She thinks she's getting $20 for this situation. I'm putting wife scales on her, right? All right, so she makes the dinner. It's trivial. Sometimes Creator asks us to do something we don't even know why or what it means or where we're going with it. We just do it because we want what's coming. But you don't even know whole time Creator is building you. There is no happenstance, right? So make the dinner for your brother and your sister. Great. She gets the $20. She does what she needs to do. She asked. I'm definitely providing. She does what she needs to do to claim it. Her action is the claiming. Now the $20 is hers. This is the renaming of your deliverance. This is the renaming of your deliverance. Now, the $20 was mine. And it was mine even when she was working for it. But then there comes a point when what you asked the Creator for actually belongs to you. Renaming. Redefining. I asked the Creator for this business. I asked the Creator for this child. I asked the Creator for this house. I asked the Creator for this relationship. I asked for this deliverance. Deliver me from poverty. Deliver me from frustration. Deliver me from neediness. Just deliver me from codependency. This point, the Creator has given it to me, but is it mine? Creator say, work for it, work for it, work for it, claim it. I'm claiming it. And then you get it. Okay, now I'm sitting here with a ring. Now I'm sitting here with a key. Now I'm sitting here with a man. Like, what is, I have to now rename it. A lot of us get caught up in this point because we asked to be delivered. And then we went after the deliverance. But then we did not redefine who we were now that the deliverance now is ours. It's not just a part of me in request. I own it in reality. It's not just a part of me in request. I now own it in reality, and I'm falling short of it. Some of you have been delivered from things so many times because the Creator is gracious. You've been delivered. But in your trauma and in your pain and in your dysfunction, you are not realizing how to rename what it is you have. You're not redefining your life in accordance to your blessing. So then you find yourself stuck and feeling like the Creator didn't deliver you when really in reality you didn't deliver you. You didn't hold on. You didn't recreate. You didn't manifest. You. Creator say, I gave it to you. I sent the job. I sent the king. I sent the queen. I sent the mother. I sent the lawyer. I sent it to you. And then you didn't claim it. Your work is your claiming. And then some of you went the extra mile to begin to claim it, but you didn't redefine it. Well, what do you mean, Mama Harmony? I didn't redefine it. I asked for it. I got it. Because when Papa John's delivered that pizza to you, once you claimed it, yep, this is what I paid for. This is what I ordered. And then you took it in the house. This is your pizza. What you eating? Your pizza? No, this ain't Papa John pizza no more. I paid for it and I own it. And your life works that way. We will treat a blessing. We will treat our deliverance as if it still belongs to where it was in the world. We will get our business, we will get our job, but we won't rename it. When a man marries a woman, traditionally, he renames her. Why? Why not just keep her name? Why not just, because what he's doing in that act, and I know now it's 2023, everybody's not doing, follow the metaphor. Once he renames her, he has redefined her positioning in his life. She has gone from the request and the prayer to the manifestation. She's gone from the request to the reality. And we ask the Creator to deliver us. Deliver me from poverty. Deliver me from pain. Deliver me from depression. Deliver me from abuse. Deliver me from anxiety. We do the request, but we have not morphed it into the reality. We haven't renamed it. When the Creator tells me He's going to deliver me from poverty and He gives me the new job, I'm now in a different position. I now have to rename my life. So I can't be saying, oh, deliver me from, this is called, this chapter of my life is deliverance from poverty. This chapter is now called abundance. But abundance looks differently than deliver me from poverty. When I was requesting to be delivered, my life moved a certain way. I was a certain way. I behaved a certain way because I was trying to claim a new reality. Once I get the new reality, my name is now abundant. I have to rename my deliverance. And that means that my behavior on this. Why does he rename her? Because she is the whatever next name I got next, I'm still Harmony, right? But that last name means a lot. The last name lets me know who I stand beside, and it changes what I stand for, and it changes where I'm going. Rename it. Not better, or I would say better. You'll become better. Not better than where you were, per se, but better in growing, better in becoming, meaning like there's stages in who you are. In the beginning of the request, you're already victorious. At the beginning, you've won. Remember? I told you. Soon as Lovely asked me for the $20 was hers. She didn't know it was hers. She didn't physically have it. But because I'm her mother and I'm the keeper of her in this realm, I already declared I know it's hers. The $20 is hers. It's the steps she takes towards getting it to figure out where she gets it, how she gets it, and then what it becomes once she has it. There becomes a point when she receives the money when it stops being the money she asked for. And it's the money she has. It now belongs to her. It changes her, and it changes the trajectory of the money. When the money was in my pockets, even when I was going to go for her, it didn't have a solid destination. It wasn't other than to her. She changes the destination once it belongs to her. Y'all, I hope I'm not driving y'all crazy, right? Stay with me. When a man gets a woman that he loves and that he falls in love, at the beginning of the date, because of the way destiny works, their first date, she's already his. She's his wife, right? I'm talking about hindsight. For those that have been married for many, many years, you didn't know your first date was forever. But however, your first date was forever. Or at least it has been up until where you are. Life is funny. But in the meantime, it's been the walking through that has gotten you to the point of where you got his last name, where she got your last name. There was a defining moment then when you've gone from claiming the person to renaming the person, which is the becoming one with. So when you claim your deliverance, I said that I am delivering myself from being unhealthy. Okay, let's say that. Let's say you've had some unhealthy habits, smoking, drinking, unprotected sex, overeating, whatever. Okay, you claim, you ask the creator. Creator have already granted you. You got to claim it. I mean, you got to start detoxing. You have to start fasting. You have to start praying. You have to start working out. This is your claiming. Creator gives it to you. You step on the scale one day, your weight is what you want it to be. You go to the doctor, everything has cleared up. You are, you're free of this, you're free of that. This is the claiming part. You've done your work, you got it. Now you rename it. Now I've been delivered from unhealthy eating habits, but my new name is health. My new name is strength. My new name is vibrance. This renaming part is so absolutely vital because we'll get where we need to go and we won't rename ourselves, redefine. And we'll find ourselves asking to be delivered from the same thing again. If at the apex of your health you rename yourself, you'll never be stuck again at the same diagnosis of a cancer or sickness, going back all over again, trying to wean yourselves off of drugs or alcohol because you claimed it, but you didn't rename it. When we say deliver us, Creator, deliver me. Listen. And this is a process, y'all. This is not an easy process because the things, like I said last week, the things we're asking to be delivered from are things we love, are things we know, are things we're familiar with, are things we've been connected to, are things we've been defined in. Which is why redefining ourselves becomes the goal. Creator, deliver me from this. Creator says, Ashe, so it is. Come claim it. You want it? Come get it. So I'm working towards it. I'm building towards it. I'm healing towards it. And then I get it. Once I get it, I have a new name. Harmony without peace was a different person. Harmony with peace needs to be renamed. Harmony without abundance was a different person. Harmony with abundance needs to be renamed. Neonu without hope was a different person. Neonu with hope needs to be renamed. Claim it, rename it, and then the third and final part of deliverance. Reframe it. Reframe it. Now we're talking about when we say reframe it, that means the borders and barriers that you have around your blessing is going to need to be repositioned. If I have a picture that no longer is what it used to be, meaning the picture was broken, it's an old picture, it's outdated, what have you. When I put it in a new frame, why do many of us go and reframe? For those of us that like to decorate and put things in frames, we reframe things sometimes to match our new environment. So you might have some picture frames. Y'all follow me. If y'all not all with the decorations, just follow me. Sometimes you have a picture frame that doesn't match your current decor, so you reframe it. Sometimes you have an old picture and you want to update it because people are older and look different, so you reframe it. Sometimes the picture was broken or the frame was broken, and so you reframe it. What I'm saying is, once you've claimed your deliverance and you've renamed your deliverance, in order to maintain your deliverance, you must reframe your deliverance. I speak differently. I behave differently. I congregate differently. My environment is different. I'm reframing my deliverance. So me without peace was a different person. Once I got peace, I became a different person, and now I reframe my life to maintain my peace. The analogy, a man finds a girl, he loves her, she loves him. He renames her, she now shares his name. They are one. They move in a different direction. They have a new home. They need a new bed. They need a new space because they are different. They are Mr. and Mrs. She can't just rename her and not reframe. You cannot just get delivered and not reframe your entire life. How you move, how you speak, how you are. In order for the renaming to happen, it indicates a redefining, a rebirth. The boyfriend has to die for the husband to live. The single hot girl gotta die in order for the mother to live. The angry, molested foster child has to die, and for the warm, loving family being to live. And if you don't allow that process of claiming it, renaming it, and reframing it, you will find yourself in the life of the delivered person, undelivered. You don't want to be there. You'll find yourself in the life of the delivered person. Well, it looks different because I'm not in that environment anymore. It looks different because I'm not in that relationship anymore. It looks different because I'm not at that job anymore. I'm not in that school. I was delivered from it. And I'm in the life of the delivered person. But because I have not taken the proper and appropriate steps to sustain my deliverance, I find myself back. I'm in the delivered life as the undelivered person. I'm still toxic. I'm still worried. I still have an impoverished mindset. The Creator gave you a new life, a new start, a new income, but your mindset was not reframed. So you're still doing retail therapy. You're still spending more than you have. You're still being materialistic in your primary nature. And guess what? You got a new home, new job, new car, but you are not new. You are going to be in that same impoverished pattern in just a minute, because what the Creator delivered you from, you didn't deliver yourself from. Creator granted the wish at the beginning. If you've asked for something 10 years ago, 20 years ago, last year, and you still don't have it, I'm telling you that the Creator granted that wish. I'm saying if you're a good person, you don't hurt children, you're not out here raping people, you're not out here hurting your family, you're not out here being destructive and disloyal and disgusting. If you are, you're probably not on my live. You probably didn't come here for a moment. And this probably doesn't pertain to you. But if you are out there and you're nasty and you know you're nasty and you're mean and you're hateful and you're hurtful, then we know why you haven't got what you asked for. This is for the people who've been doing their work. This is for people with good hearts and bad circumstances. These are for the people with good intentions and tragic, traumatic histories. These are the people I'm talking to. When you asked for it, the Creator granted it. He granted it 15 years ago, 10 years ago, last year, last week, this morning. When I asked, He gave. But I have to figure out, then why don't I have it? Because did you claim it? Did you rename it? Did you reframe it? Because then sometimes it gave it. You did not rename yourself. You did not become anew. You did not renew yourself. And you lost it. You gave it and you didn't reframe it. You put your same old picture in the same frame. It needed a bigger frame. It needed a stronger frame. It needed a prettier frame in order to be sustained in its new place, in order to be sustained in its new environment. I cannot be in the same mind frame. Ashe. I cannot be in the same mind frame with a new blessing and claim myself delivered. I can't do that. I have to be delivered. Did you reframe it? I'm saying that when I go into the new spaces, because they're coming, because I asked, and now I'm doing my work to claim. Once I get, I'm going to rename myself. I'm going to call myself holy. I'm going to call myself peace. I'm going to call myself abundant. I'm going to call myself whole. I'm going to call myself complete. I'm going to call myself healed. I've been delivered. I have a new name. So once I rename it, I'm also going to reframe it. I won't just call myself peace. My life will be framed in it. I won't just call myself hope. My life will be framed in it. I won't just call myself abundant. My life will be framed in it. So when that person calls me to do that thing from that past and that toxic pattern, I will say, I'm in a new frame. I've achieved what I asked for, and then I reframed it. I can't call myself healthy. The Creator delivered me from alcoholism. I reframed my life, meaning there's no alcohol in my home. There's no alcohol in my refrigerator. There's no alcohol at my birthday party. But then when you call me to go out drinking, I go out drinking with you. I have lost my deliverance. I have a deliverance. I've had the deliverance in the undelivered life. I am the delivered person in an undelivered life. And I'm not doing that. I reframed. Now I don't even go. This is the reframing. I don't even go where they have alcohol because I was delivered from that. Now I don't even go where I spend money unnecessarily. I'm not even going out there. You won't catch me at Arundel Mills if I just don't have the extra money. I'm not about to go to Arundel Mills with my rent money. I've been delivered from that. I'm not going to, be in these low vibrational spaces intimately with other people when the Creator had blessed me with a God that calls me his own and has named me after him. I'm delivered. I've been delivered from the one night stands, or I've been delivered from the booty calls. I'm delivered. You got to. I'm not going to go and be still overeating when I get sad when the Creator have already taken me from that. Or under eating, in my case, when I'm not feeling good, I don't eat at all. Then that makes me sick, and then, right? I've been delivered from that. My new name is balance. My new name is abundance. My new name is my new name is peace. My new name is happiness. Now that I've claimed it and I've renamed it, I have to reframe it. In this house, we will have happiness. In this house, we will talk about our issues. In this home, we will deal with. In this home, we don't sweep under. In this home, we will intentionally create love. We will just not let it be. We will make it be. I have reframed it. I asked to be delivered. I went after it. I claimed my deliverance. I renamed my deliverance. And in order to maintain my deliverance, I will now have to reframe my deliverance, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way of behaving, a new way of achieving, a new way of sustaining. So for all of you that are out there saying, why haven't you taken me out of this yet? Why haven't you removed this yet? Why haven't you changed this yet? Why haven't you done and created this yet? Why haven't you brought me this yet? The Greater is saying, I have, but have you? I have, but have you? If Lovely asks me for that $20, I've already decided to give it to her. If I tell her I need her to cook dinner for her siblings and she refuses that, she doesn't know I have the $20. I have. I have the $20 for you. But now you don't have it because you don't want to do whatever it is you need to do to claim it. And then if I do give it to you, it now is your money and you need to work conducively. If you spent it on something you said you weren't going to spend it on, you go to that potluck without that $20 because you didn't reframe. So if you're looking for it, it was already granted. Being though, I'm talking about good people. I'm not talking about perfect people. I'm talking about good people. If you asked for it, it was granted. It's waiting for you behind the counter to go and claim it. Once you do your work to go and get it, rename it, put your name on it. You are someone different with it. Now that you have it and you are someone different with it, you must behave in alignment with your new rebirth and redefinition. You must now reframe. In order to reframe, you must refrain from lying, cheating, smoking, deceptive, low vibrational behaviors, anger, ignorance, immaturity. Reframe, refrain, and reframe. Okay? So, this has been a magnanimous moment. Thank you so much for joining me for another moment of harmony this Saturday. I love you all abundantly. Thank you for your support and your love always. I have my regulars that are always with me. I am so grateful for y'all. It is beyond. Y'all have no idea how many Saturdays or Sundays sometimes this year I just came up here to keep my word. And then you guys have given me an energy and reinforced in me my purpose and my needing to do my work, because you guys don't know how much work I have to do myself, and I need to stay on top. And to whom much is given, much is expected, and staying on top can be even harder to do. So to whom much is given, you all have been a given to me. I pray that I've been able to give to you on this day as well, and I will see you next Saturday. Definitely next week for another moment of harmony. We won't miss that. I'm so very grateful for you all. You be blessed. And remember, you are delivered. I declare myself delivered. Next time, comes knocking, come calling, come hurting, come pulling. I declare myself delivered from that fear, delivered from that nonsense, delivered from that chaos, delivered from that lack of sleep, that lack then. You delivered. Claim it, rename it, reframe it. It's yours. I love you all. You be blessed. Have a wonderful rest of your week.